Welcome back to the Blowgun Channel. I'm John, and if you're a new visitor, my goal is to provide you with everything you need to know about blowguns. There's a lot of information out there, but it's not all in one place. The Blowgun Channel strives to be the most comprehensive source of blowgun information online. If you haven't already watched it, make sure you check out the Blowgun Basics video next for a thorough overview of the sport of blowgunning. This is a fun video that I've been wanting to do since I first launched the Blowgun Channel. Today we'll be looking exclusively at my favorite blowguns, the 625 caliber big bore blowguns and darts. These are nearly all top quality products, each one a solid performer. The only real question is, which blowgun should I pick? This video will help you answer that question, and then we'll also look at all the big bore 625 caliber darts and accessories. As we begin this video, there's one very important factor to look at first. These are not called big bore blowguns for nothing. For women and youth shooters who don't have the same lung capacity as an adult male and may have a harder time blowing these big bores, I recommend the shorter 4-foot blowguns, which is where we'll start for this video. So we'll begin with the Cold Steel 4-foot 625 caliber blowgun. As we just mentioned, this model, along with the Cold Steel 4-foot Pro, requires less lung power to blow than the 5-foot blowguns. If you're buying a 4-footer for this reason, then I recommend sticking with this lighter standard model. I also recommend the lightweight and easy to blow Cold Steel bamboo darts, the new Black Rhino target wire darts and Black Rhino wood darts, and the Slock Master frog darts. With this blowgun, I got an average velocity of 116 feet per second, using the Cold Steel Mini Broadhead dart, which I use in this video as the standard baseline for velocity testing. This blowgun comes with bamboo darts, mini broadhead darts, and stun darts. If you're an adult male opting not to go with a 5-foot blowgun for any reason, then go with the Cold Steel 4-foot professional blowgun over the 4-foot standard blowgun. I really prefer the larger mouthpiece on this Pro model. This version also has a thicker 625 caliber barrel that's 3 millimeters thick and is almost 50% heavier and sturdier. If you've ever watched the Cold Steel Absolute Proof DVD, then you know that the Pro Series blowguns are ridiculously tough. The 4-foot professional blowgun has excellent balance, and the added weight makes it steadier to aim. With this blowgun, I also got a velocity of 116 feet per second using the Cold Steel Mini Broadhead dart. The shorter length of these two 4-foot blowguns can be an advantage if storage space is limited. But the more powerful 5-foot blowguns offset that by all being 2-piece blowguns that can be taken down for an even smaller storage length. The rest of these blowguns are all going to be 5-foot 2-piece blowguns. A longer blowgun is a more powerful blowgun because the longer the dart is in the barrel of the blowgun, the faster it accelerates until it leaves the muzzle. All of these 5-footers that we'll be looking at next are functionally identical and equally powerful, assuming you have a good, smooth connection between barrel halves. These are the only two-piece blowguns anywhere that I can recommend because the connection is usually secure and straight. However, a few users have reported problems with their two-piece blowguns. If you can hear the dart hitting the connection between the two barrel halves when you shoot, try rotating the blowgun mouthpiece in 45-degree increments until that interference is minimized or eliminated. I compared the velocities of a 5-foot one-piece blowgun with several 5-foot two-piece blowguns and found the average velocity of all of them to be exactly the same at 126 feet per second. However, I did find the velocity spread to be wider in most of the two-piece blowguns, and I do consider a one-piece blowgun to be more consistent and more accurate, although unfortunately none are currently available. However, assuming you have a good smooth connection between those barrel halves, your velocity and your accuracy should be identical. Almost all of these 5-foot two-piece blowguns are solid products. We'll begin with the Cold Steel 5-foot two-piece blowgun. This one is similar to the standard Cold Steel 4-foot blowgun with an identical mouthpiece, but of course 2 pieces with a connector. It's a solid performer, but the connection is very finely threaded. And if you're using this as a takedown blowgun, be prepared for a lot of twisting to connect and disconnect those barrel halves. This blowgun includes bamboo darts, mini broadhead darts, and stun darts. However, one of my personal favorites is our next blowgun, the two-piece Cold Steel Timwell's Signature Series Slock Master. Even though the barrel of this blowgun is identical to the Cold Steel 5-foot blowgun we just looked at except for color, this blowgun has several advantages. First, I like the rounder, wider mouthpiece better because my mouth forms a better and more natural feeling seal. I also really like that a barrel grip is also included. Due to many years of rifle and shotgun shooting, I prefer the horizontal grip of this particular blowgun. If you're planning to hunt with your blowgun, this one includes Cold Steel razor tip broadhead darts as well as the standard mini broadheads. Just one quick side note before we continue. If you think you found an unbelievably great price on a Cold Steel blowgun, just make sure you're not accidentally ordering their 357 Magnum, which is a much smaller and cheaper blowgun at nearly half the caliber of our 625 caliber big bores. That brings us to what I consider to be the best and most expensive commercially available big bore blowgun, the Slock Master Viper blowgun. The velocity on this blowgun is identical to the other 5-foot blowguns I tested at 126 feet per second, but it had the smallest velocity variation of any other two-piece blowgun. That means that the barrel connection on this blowgun is very smooth, and it performs almost identically to my favorite 5-foot one-piece blowgun, which is no longer available. This blowgun also has a much more coarsely threaded connector, and if you are looking for a two-piece takedown blowgun, this one connects and disconnects much more quickly than any of the other big bores. This blowgun also has a broad, round mouthpiece that I really like and a vertical pistol grip. While I prefer a horizontal grip, I've done very well with the vertical grip too. Keep this difference in mind as you choose which blowgun you think you'll be more comfortable with, although you can buy the vertical pistol grip separately direct from Slock Master. The vertical grip does slide a little on the blowgun barrel, but you can secure it in place by putting a dab of silicone adhesive on the barrel and then sliding the grip up over it. Just make sure the pistol grip is exactly where you want it before the silicone sets. Also, while I always favor function over form, I have to say that even though I wasn't too excited about the snakeskin pattern on this blowgun when I ordered it, in person, this is truly a sharp-looking blowgun. The Viper blowgun comes with Viper razor darts and Slock Master Rat or practice darts, though I found that they're a little different than the darts sold under the same name separately. And we'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. Next up, the new Slock Master Bronze or Mamba blowgun has an identical two-piece barrel to the Slock Master Viper, according to Slock Master tech support. It also has the same broader and rounder mouthpiece and the same vertical pistol style grip. This blowgun also includes Slock Master Viper razor darts and Rat or practice darts, although again, these pack-in darts are a little bit different than the same named darts sold separately. Last, let me introduce you to the new kid on the block, Black Rhino blowguns. They currently offer their 625 caliber Chaos blowguns in either aluminum or carbon fiber in 4 or 5 foot lengths. The aluminum blowguns are available in a number of unique colors. The one I have here is their 5 foot 2-piece carbon fiber blowgun. However, cold steel darts do not fit in this blowgun, although Slock Master darts do. I also don't like the plastic snap lock barrel connector. It does pop on and off easier than any other big bore blowguns, but when I look down the barrel of the blowgun, I can see that the connection is not perfectly straight. Other shooters have also reported problems with their darts hanging up at the barrel connection. That's a real shame because it's great to see a new company join the blowgun market with innovative new products as our sport becomes more and more popular. I hope that Black Rhino will make their blowguns more compatible, and I do have some really great things to say about their darts in just a moment. And before we move on to the 625 caliber darts, I want to briefly mention 2 legacy blowguns, starting with my all-time personal favorite, the Cold Steel 5 foot 1-piece blowgun. Sadly, these older 5 foot 1-piece models are no longer available. However, it's easy to understand why they were discontinued when you consider the limitations of store shelf space and oversized shipping costs. The Cold Steel 5 foot 1-piece is a great all-around blowgun that eliminates the barrel connection and any variations there that can affect velocity or accuracy compared to 2-piece blowguns. For this reason, nearly all the 625 caliber velocity data you see in my videos comes from this blowgun right here. The balance of this blowgun is excellent, and this remains my favorite blowgun in my entire collection. Last is the holy grail of modern blowguns, the Cold Steel 1-piece 5 foot Pro. This has the same broad mouthpiece and heavy 3mm barrel that we saw on the Cold Steel 4 foot Pro. The 5 foot Pro is steadier to aim than the other big bores, and I really thought this was going to be my main blowgun when I ordered it. However, this blowgun turned out to actually be too heavy for me for extended shooting sessions. It's still a great blowgun for hunting and short practice sessions and remains the sturdiest and rarest blowgun on the planet. I sincerely hope that someone will bring a 5 foot 1-piece blowgun back to the market. You might still find one of these rare gems sitting on a dusty shelf in the back of a mom and pop sporting goods store or a pawn shop. And if you see it, buy it. Now we'll continue to the .625 caliber darts, starting with the tried and true cold steel darts that have been around for a long time. The Cold Steel Stun Dart is a super fun plinking dart, though not a great target dart because it does not stick in the target. With this dart, I got an average velocity of 124 feet per second from a 5-foot blowgun. I'll mention here that if you're hunting, your goal isn't really to stun your quarry. And I don't really recommend stun darts as hunting darts. Instead, stick with one of several razor darts which are now widely available. The Mini Broadhead is probably the standard big bore dart and is a great all-around plinking and target dart with a fairly fast average velocity of 126 feet per second. I found it to be very accurate. However, based on my experience as a hunter and my knowledge as a college-level anatomy instructor, it is not a hunting dart because the broadhead is just too small. In fact, Slock Master calls their long version a practice dart, and Black Rhino calls their long version a target mini broadhead dart. The Cold Steel multi-dart is an interesting concept that lets you load multiple spear-tipped darts in a single shot. This is entirely a novelty or fun dart and not for hunting. That brings us to the Cold Steel razor-tipped broadhead, the de facto hunting dart and the one which is most readily available. This dart gave me a velocity of 121 feet per second. For a while, this dart was not available, and for that reason, you'll see a lot of hunting videos using the mini broadhead dart. But now, there's no excuse, because this dart is back, along with several other great razor darts. The featherweight of this crowd, the bamboo dart, is very lightweight and easy to blow, especially for female and youth shooters. With this dart, I measured an average velocity of 145 feet per second. It's a fun novelty dart for plinking up balloons or stuffed animals, but the shafts are often crooked, so these darts are not especially accurate. For all of these Cold Steel darts that I've just mentioned, there's a lot more detailed information in the Blowgun Hunting Ballistics video, which I recommend you watch next. That brings us to the newer .625 caliber big bore darts that have more recently appeared on the market. And right now is a super exciting time to be a blowgunner with a lot of new products hitting the shelves. We'll look at the Slock Master darts first, and they've come out with a lighter but longer stun dart they call the Hammerhead dart. I really like the old Cold Steel stun dart a lot, but this one also won me over with a faster velocity of 133 feet per second and a real wallop. The Hammerhead dart is also a ton of fun. There are two different Slock Master Rat Darts or practice darts that are a longer version of the Cold Steel Mini Broadhead. The Rat Darts that come in the standalone package are significantly heavier than the Cold Steel Mini Broadheads at 80 grains with a lower velocity of 117 feet per second, but pack a wallop and are also a great all-around dart. The Rat Darts that were included with my Slock Master Viper blowgun have a thinner shaft, lighter weight, and more velocity at 132 feet per second. They have excellent penetration due to their thin shafts, but bend easily, and for this reason are my least favorite of all the mini broadhead style darts. Again, my biggest comment right here is that for hunting, I strongly recommend one of the multiple razor darts that are now widely available, which we'll discuss right now. Thanks to innovation by Slock Master, which deserves a big shout out, there are now several other razor darts to choose from. Slock Master's shorty razor is called the Speed Demon, and it weighs less than any other razor dart at 54 grains, with a correspondingly faster velocity than any other razor at 134 feet per second. I really like this fast little dart, but it has less impact and penetration than heavier darts, and I recommend it for smaller game. The Slock Master razor darts that come in the standalone package are slightly heavier but faster than the Cold Steel razor-tipped broadhead at 79 grains and 124 feet per second. And I think the longer, more tapered Slock Master dart cone is what gives this dart a velocity advantage. The very similar razor darts that came included with my Slock Master Viper blowgun are almost identical but weigh slightly more at 81 grains with a slightly lower velocity of 121 feet per second. This is exactly the same velocity as the lighter Cold Steel razor-tipped broadhead, and again, I think the more tapered Slock Master dart cone provides an advantage. These rat darts and razor darts are examples of the small product variations I keep seeing in the Slock Master darts, which I assume are due to changes in manufacturers as the company looks for the best price and the best manufacturer. Regardless, I commend Slock Master for their ongoing innovation in providing new and unique darts in what until only recently has been an extremely limited market. Slock Master's most recent offering are their Red Tails 3-blade razor darts, a little lighter than their other full-sized razor darts at 72 grains and with a velocity of 122 feet per second. Both numbers almost identical to the Cold Steel razor-tipped broadhead. Again, all these razor darts are the only darts I can ethically recommend for hunting. And for more information about ethical blowgun hunting, see the blowgun accuracy video. Last, the Slock Master Frog Dart is one of the lightest big bore darts available, weighing only 18 grains, with an extremely thin shaft and the very fastest big bore dart velocity that I've gotten at 167 feet per second. The bamboo shaft is very thin, and like the Cold Steel bamboo dart, many of the shafts are crooked. While this dart is lightweight and easy to blow, I prefer the new hard pine wood darts from Black Rhino, which we'll see in a moment. I'll also mention that despite the name, I really recommend one of the razor darts for hunting instead. There's one additional unique razor dart to mention, the Fins, Skins, Fur, Feathers Whisper razor dart. This juggernaut weighs a whopping 135 grains, almost twice as much as the Cold Steel razor-tipped broadhead, making it the heaviest hunting dart on the market. With this dart, I got a sub-100 velocity of 97 feet per second. This is a massive dart with the widest available broadhead, but at this low velocity is definitely a short-range dart. While you may have heard me present a lot of evidence for not hunting beyond 10 yards in some of my other videos, don't let the thought even cross your mind with this monster. I'll mention here that the only suitable target backing I've found for testing and practicing with all these broadhead darts that doesn't damage your darts and is easy to remove the darts from is styrofoam, but it tears up easily and doesn't last long. For practicing using your broadheads, you can minimize this by trying to find a different target-friendly dart that impacts at the same point as your broadhead darts and spend a majority of your time practicing with that dart. We'll wrap up our look at the big bore darts with a number of new third-party darts that have been released by Black Rhino blowguns. These are available on Amazon. What Black Rhino has done is basically manufactured a 50 caliber dart cone with a flared 625 caliber skirt. Most of these are really just 40 and 50 caliber dart shafts inserted into these new 625 caliber cones, and I've already covered a number of these as 40 and 50 caliber darts in the Blowgun Basics video. What I'll do here is mention the darts from this collection that I feel bring the most to the big bore table, starting with the needle point or target dart. This is actually the standard 40 and 50 caliber dart, and with Black Rhino's 625 caliber version, I got a nice fast velocity of 158 feet per second. This is a lightweight target dart of only 21 grains that is super easy to blow. If you're a woman or youth shooter that has a hard time blowing the heavier big bore darts, you'll enjoy shooting these and a number of these other lightweight 40 and 50 caliber converts. Regardless of your blowing ability, these needlepoint darts provide a target dart that won't get totally destroyed and need replacing if you accidentally hit one with another dart. The Black Rhino spear tip dart and plastic broadhead tip dart don't really add anything of value here, and I'll emphasize once again that despite the name, the plastic broadhead dart is not a hunting dart. Skip this one entirely. The Target Mini Broadhead Dart is the only entirely new dart in this collection that doesn't have a 40 and 50 caliber counterpart. Black Rhino's version is almost identical in stats to the Slock Master Rat Dart that comes in the standalone package, at a weight and velocity of 79 grains and 119 feet per second. Like the Rat Dart, this one is also a great all-around heavy-duty plinking and target dart, and I really liked it. However, after only a limited amount of shooting indoors and in the air conditioning, I found that the shafts of these darts were already starting to rust, and I have to recommend that you stick with the Slock Master Rat Dart instead for a longer, heavier mini broadhead. The wood darts are outstanding lightweight darts and superior to any of the big bore bamboo darts. These are available at 5 inches in the Black Rhino striker dart package and at 8 inches in the wood dart package. The shafts are very solid and very straight white pine, and I consider these to be the best wood darts of any kind available for the big bore blowguns. They're super lightweight and easy to blow with fast velocities of 164 and 155 feet per second. The Black Rhino stunner screw dart doesn't provide much more impact than the 40 and 50 caliber super stun darts, but if you have a hard time shooting the Cold Steel stun dart or the Slock Master hammerhead dart, these are a fun and lightweight alternative, but with a lot less punch. Oddly, despite this being one of the lightest big bore darts at only 19 grains, I got an unexpectedly low velocity of only 150 feet per second. I think that's because this dart is so short that the cone doesn't sit straight in the blowgun barrel and air loss occurs at the beginning of your blow. These dart cones are also a bit loose, which I think contributes to this air loss. While this is a fun dart, compared to the other stun darts, I don't feel like I'm shooting anything when I shoot this dart. To wrap up, the Black Rhino Stinger and Hammerhead darts, not to be confused with the much larger and heavier Slock Master Hammerhead stun dart, look like fun but just aren't practical. Their shafts are too short and these darts will bury themselves up to the cone in a cardboard target. If you're using a harder target like wood or a dartboard, you'll need a pair of pliers to remove them. Note that the broadhead on the hammerhead dart is just too tiny for hunting too. These particular darts have no practical application in my opinion and don't bring anything to the table. In summary, while not all of these darts are useful, this one innovation from Black Rhino blowguns almost doubles the number of blowgun darts now available to 625 caliber shooters, and is one of the biggest innovations for 625 caliber blowguns in the last several years. For the sake of completeness for our total review, I'm also going to just briefly show you several Cold Steel legacy darts that are no longer available. However, you might still see these among old inventory by themselves or included with older blowguns. Fortunately, each of these has been replaced with a much better dart. As we wrap up talking about these big bore blowguns and darts, let me repeat my #1 blowgun tip that you may have seen in my other videos, but that's especially important for these large caliber blowguns and these heaviest available darts. When you blow, say "ta" forcefully into the mouthpiece. You should feel this all the way down in your gut or diaphragm. This pre-compresses the air in your lungs and releases it in one forceful blast that will give you very consistent power and velocity, a must for good accuracy. We'll conclude by briefly mentioning some of the 625 caliber big bore accessories that are available. Cold Steel and Slock Master both offer extra mouthpieces, quivers, and handles. For the Cold Steel blowguns, the most important thing I have to tell you is to make sure you avoid the Pro versions of these accessories unless you actually have the 4-foot Pro blowgun, which is the only blowgun the Pro accessories will fit. One exception is that I really like the wider Pro mouthpiece better, and you can shim this mouthpiece with vinyl tubing to fit on your standard Cold Steel blowgun. You might need to use silicone to make a tight seal. Otherwise, the Slock Master mouthpiece is great and will fit the standard Cold Steel blowguns. The Cold Steel blowgun extension will fit on the standard Cold Steel 4-foot blowgun or their 5-foot 2-piece blowgun, and can add 16 feet per second to the 4-foot blowgun or 9 feet per second to the 5-foot blowgun. However, the connector is not very solid, and if you really want a longer and more powerful blowgun, then I really recommend that you track down a one-piece 625 caliber tube for a custom blowgun. There are also other third-party accessories like grips and sights available, which we'll cover in the homemade and custom blowguns video, and for more detail on sights, check out the Blowgun sights video. So there's just about everything you need to know about the 625 caliber big bore blowguns in our total review. If you learned at least one new thing, please give that like button a click. With the number of big bore 625 caliber blowguns, darts, and accessories that are available today, we are truly living in the golden age of blowgunning. There's never been a more fun time to select a blowgun and pick out your favorite darts and accessories. I hope this video has helped you do that, and stay tuned for my upcoming videos on blowgun breathing and blowing techniques and homemade and custom blowguns. Until then, check out the Blowgun Basics, Blowgun Hunting Ballistics, and Blowgun Sights videos. See you soon, and always remember, blow responsibly.